mute. Nah, Cameron's found a girlfriend, he's in love.
Her name knows me.
Hey guys, it's Venge here, and welcome back to my second progress video of my One Defense Pure. Now, since the last episode, I've upgraded my setup quite a bit, so hopefully it means that the overall quality of my content is going to be improved, but aside from that, let's get straight back into the series. Since last week, I'd hoped to gain access to many of the items that would help progress the account along, like the God Capes and the Ava's Accumulator, so completing the Mage Arena and Dwarf Cannon quest was one of the first things I was excited to do on the account. My plan was to quickly cannon my Slayer task for range, as training without an Ava was quite expensive anyway, so being able to get the required Slayer level for Animal Magnetism was a very swift process. With the Slayer requirement for Avas completed, I didn't rush straight into unlocking my Ava. I instead decided that I wanted to finish off the final few quests for attack XP. I managed to complete Druidic Ritual, Jungle Potion, and then finally Typo and Trio in order to claim the post-quest attack XP. I splashed the last of my mage to 70, as I thought getting 70 in all mage, range and strength would be an insane start to having a PK ready pure. As I planned on using a DDS as my main takedown weapon while PKing, I completed Lost City. But me completing it early was a mistake. I completed the quest so that I'd be able to claim the attack XP from Fairy Tail, as that and Underground Pass were the only two quests that would actually give me XP. But this was a mistake on my part, as I didn't take into account the fact that Nature's Spirit would actually ruin my pure with defense. I was now reaching the last hurdle of my attack for the pure, and what a hurdle it was indeed. Completing Underground Pass is never an easy feat, especially at a low agility level, but it was the last step before I could train my attack to whatever level I wanted. Even though I was keen to get Underground Pass out of the way, I had to take some time to level up some of my skills, especially agility. I thought that getting 50 strength and 61 range for access to the Rune Crossbow was a good use of my time. I managed to get an Obby Cape drop, which from 60 to 61 range I consider quite lucky, as I've been there before and it was one of my first drops. Anyone who has done Underground Pass knows how lengthy it is, as even at high agility levels, it still left a chance to whether or not you're able to get through certain areas, and starting again completely fresh. But I did manage to complete the quest. For any pure doing the quest, I highly recommend gaining access to the Protect from melee prey, as killing the spider boss was incredibly difficult. I'm getting closer and closer to being able to start PKing, as I now have access to the Ava. This means that I can now cheaply train my range and have the extra benefits that it gives while fighting as well. I thought it could be a good idea to start on some requirements for Mistral Gloves, and to also get 26 prayer to gain access to both the Protect item and Hawkeye prayers. Another key item that I thought would be useful to gain access to as both a training aid and also a best in slot offhand was the Zamorak block. I thought that this would be near impossible to do without protection praise, but like with most quest bosses it was possible to safe spot, so I invested in one of the books.
Got him!
I'll be the only one. Bye.
Next one.
Next guy! Why'd you guys let him run?
That G will went in! And that will conclude my second episode of Road to a Max Pure. I've been really enjoying making these, so if you like watching them too, it would be greatly appreciated if you could like and comment to motivate me to make more. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. The stats I'll be ending this on are 50 attack, 61 strength, 26 prayer, and 73 magic. Until next time, take care.